Here, that's a DOS port of YapeSDL. I wanted to show it on YouTube somehow so that you can see the usage of it and that this works. Somehow for me, it's just like an emulator for DOS for the Plus 4, which is a computer from 1984, I think. Somehow, I develop in my spare time for the Plus 4, or developed a lot of stuff for the Plus 4. Nothing too interesting, I think. It's pretty cool stuff, but it's not the main focus of me to do cool stuff. It's just like more like actually to code. And this is the YapeSDL, which is coded by Gaia. He did the Plus 4 emulator, and it's pretty awesome. Somehow he also implemented a true drive emulation for drives, and everything's working fine. I implemented some options for the aspect ratio. So like I have a 16:9 monitor like this one. The monitor is 16:9. It has a resolution of HD or SD like 1920 by 1080. The monitors in the past, which were used on DOS machines, had a different aspect ratio. They had 4:3. And I showed now, like this is for a 4:3 screen. You see that the rectangle here is not a square. You see that it's widened it a bit. If the monitor would be smaller in size, like smaller in width, then it would look right. And so that's now you see it's like a square here. Again, what I want to show you is some demo by me. I load it now. First I have to attach the disk image. Stuck. Now loaded. So it loads now. Yeah, what's to say? If you are on DOS, you have no options for much stuff. There is forever QM by lit WR. Don't know what he always called it. He coded the Forever emulator, which is in his size, or which should be regarded as one of the best DOS emulators. I don't know, but I think it is not sufficient for me, for myself. For other people, maybe. I just needed this emulator here, like exactly this, because I used it in my spare time to code games and demos and so on for the Plus 4. Like now I can run this stuff here, like it debugs. You see, like the debugging. All is well. It's a demo by me. The picture you see is done by Neo. It's a group member by me, and you see there are little problems with the resolution. I have a 640 by 480 screen, and I have the image is 320 by 200. And there's some problems in scaling, but it's not a problem for me. For other people, maybe. Don't know. I have full speed here, like 50 FPS. If I use Alt-W, which is, then you see it gets a bit faster, but not too much faster. My computer is very slow, it seems, which is a good thing because the coding I do may run pretty well on other computers then. So you see the demo by me. Code Degos is not me, Matt is me, and Krill. I always put the other people more in favor. I coded the effect in the background and the scroller and so on, and almost all in the demo. The cool effects are by Degos. There are two effects, there are three. One doesn't run with this emulator, and the other two run pretty well. It's pretty awesome what Degos did in the demo. That's also by me here. You see that the effects are faithfully emulated. And now I can show like something like the monitor, which is also there. You can watch the assembly code. I don't know why it's don't know why this line is shown. We can disassemble stuff, and here's I think there's the loader or something of the disk loader. If you watch at 388, let's see. I type in 388. That's the code of, I think it's the disk loader, I'm not sure. In my games, almost always the disk loader is below 1000, and I think at 200 before it's a stack, like 100 to 200 is a stack. And yeah, you can see the code there. Gaia did a pretty good job. With X you can exit the monitor. If you enter the monitor, you can also use Alt-M. And can type in the question mark, like this one, and zack, you see. And there's also written that you can with X exit the monitor. So all is good, and that's the emulator. I wanted to show it like somehow, maybe the usage, like with escape, going into the menus. You can attach some ROMs or tape controls or something. Resume emulation, snapshots loading, attach disk image, load PRG file. Yeah, and that's stuff by Gaia. He did all the emulation stuff. I just ported it fastly to the DOS environment I have, FreeDOS. Just a quick port to have an emulator there with which one I can code, and I'm not limited by strange timings or something. Like the Vice, like the best C64 emulator, also has a C16 part or +4 part, and that's pretty awful. I don't know. It's pretty cumbersome. I don't know it's called. It's pretty bad somehow for the C16. Maybe they do something else about it in the future, but it's like 20 years or 10 years or something. Like it's in a rather bad state. And this emulator works pretty well. Have a nice day, all the best, and all the best. Maybe you can do stuff on DOS, but I think I'm just a crazy people which do stuff on DOS because I want to. Have fun.